My therapist asked me, so how did you do it? How did you make it through all of those situations, the trauma you went through? And I didn't know how to answer her. But a few weeks ago, I realized it was because I was able to escape from my reality through escapism, from watching TV shows to movies and getting myself out of the pain, suffering, and my present day. I was able to do that. Growing up, I watched a lot of cartoons, TV shows, and even till this day, I realize I use sports, watching sports, to escape the present reality. It's a little hard to talk about this because I think that when we deal with things that are uncomfortable, it's hard to face them. I kind of put off making a video. And to be honest with you, I don't remember too much about what I was busy with. Kind of nice lately, my husband purchased blackout curtains for our bedroom, and I've been trying to sleep more and rest more. And to be honest with you, my videos took the back burner. And I think that was because I gave myself permission to put myself first. In the past, I oftentimes get really fixated on a goal, and I think that has led me to a lot of success. I was able to do really well in school as well as do well in my jobs, but when we don't put ourselves first, things take a back seat. And in the past, I didn't sleep a lot. I didn't prioritize my health, my well-being. I didn't exercise as much, so it wasn't good for me. But the reason why I bring it up is it's a very important thing to be mindful of. What are we doing? I find this very interesting. I actually used to hate that I watched a lot of TV, but now realizing that watching TV and enjoying ourselves, I mean, that was a way that I coped with life. And I'm no longer ashamed of that. I think that there's a healthy balance. I think a part of it is I had such trouble accepting myself for who I am, and maybe you find a similar problem if perhaps you had similar circumstances. I had a very tough voice inside of me who constantly criticized myself. That voice, I was never good enough for myself. And so it was always like, you can do better. And why are you watching TV rather than reading a book or learning something? And I think this week I wanted to do things I love. I wanted to not focus on achievement, and that has been my whole life. I am recording this video because I did want to make videos for a year every week, and so I want to continue that commitment. I want to talk about this escapism, this achievement, and how I want to live my life, because it's so easy to get stuck on something and miss the big picture. Honestly, not really 100% sure where I'm going with all of this, but I am hoping to reach a happy medium, and I think I'm working towards that. I think there's so much guilt that I have when I'm relaxing, and I think a big part of that is because when someone is in survival mode, it's hard to relax. And because now I acknowledge that I have a lot of trauma, I have a lot of things that I'm working through, so it's not easy for me. Accepting who I am is accepting that piece of me. Long-winded things to say that I'm working on loving who I am, and I hope that if you are similar to me where you criticize yourself a lot, for example, maybe you watch a lot of TV, and you think that you should do XYZ instead, perhaps pause and think, why are you so hard on yourself? I actually don't know why I stopped watching TV. I think a big part was I was mindlessly doing it, but I think if there's intention and understanding, because I think we all deserve entertainment and winding down, but at one point of my life, it got really habitual and I just probably just had a TV on and I wasn't productive. So it's a mixture of things of why I stopped watching TV. Shorter studies that show that too much TV is not a good thing. So there's a balance. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is that I had so much guilt in doing something that ultimately kind of saved me from the pain and experiencing that. And it's kind of silly to say that, but it was a source of joy for me to watch Chinese, Hong Kong, Korean dramas growing up as a kid, cartoons. I hope that this video is helpful for you. Let me know if you relate to this. Do you mindlessly do something? Is there something you enjoy doing? Is it watching television? Do you use escapism as well in your life to avoid any difficult feelings or experiences? I'd love to hear from you, but thanks so much for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.